What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and welcome to a video that I want to dedicate to a very specific car. Well, it's the car I'm driving right now. This is an insanely underrated car by the looks of things. I don't know why I've never thought about this as a... I never thought about this as a race car, mostly because it's a drag car. I mean, look at the absolute state of it. I think you get this thing very early on in the game's life. I think you play it at the very beginning. I can't remember what story you get it. I'm pretty sure you get it out of the accolades. If I remember correctly, maybe it's for the Velcho story. Is it? It is. So there it is. Complete. Earn 3 stars in all the chapters of Velcho, and you get this Beetle. And it's the whole thing is made out of carbon fiber. It is one of the coolest things ever. I've obviously known about this car, and I've known about its existence in this game, and yeah, I just never ended up like taking it seriously. I never ended up driving it. Obviously, the wheels ended up changing because they just look better. But I never ended up driving this thing or doing anything with it until recently when I decided to give this thing a shot and try it out because somebody in my competition. So if you guys don't know about my competition that's going on right now, if you're new to the channel, it's the first video that you're watching. I'm hosting a competition. All the people that have competed, they've all gone through to the next leg of the event where they have to use C-class cars, but we started off with S1 to drive around a specific track, and most of the tunes or most of the cars that were used there were the Viper Anniversary Edition, which I expected, right? I didn't say, you know, no meta cars or anything like that. I definitely expected the Viper to be used, which was fine. But there's obviously a few other cars that were used, and, you know, some of those people made it ahead as well. And this one was like an underdog. This was like such a weird car that popped up that I never ever thought I would see on that list, right? Like I expected like an NSX, I expected a Viper, something like that. But I never ever thought about this thing being up there. And someone ended up using it, and they did really, really well with it. So in today's video, I want to try and give this a shot and see what it's like, and see how good it actually is, and see how good I can actually do with this car. Because like I said, I've never tried it, and it just feels like it's such an underrated car. If it can like keep up with the Vipers on like in S1, that's really, really cool. So this right now, I'm pretty sure I changed a couple of things on it, but completely stock, this car actually comes maxed out S1. Now I'm going to use the tune that the person has ended up using in the video, so it should be here. There it is. How do I don't know if I can actually see the share code for this tune exactly. I think I just have to search it, but it should be on the other video where I ended up showing all of the tunes that were used, and also on my Discord. If you go and check out the Discord, you should be able to see all of the tunes being used for all of these cars. Anyway, this is the TGT, which is the Golden Toge Super Vulture. So this guy made his own tune by the looks of things. He created it on the 6th of June, which is not that long ago, and yeah, it has a lot less torque. So I'm guessing he ended up swapping this thing because it's a little different. Power is very similar, but a little bit less on power. It does have more grip though. Still left it with the stock tire compound, which I'm pretty sure there are semi-slicks on this thing. And still left it as rear-wheel drive with the race suspension. So I'm going to slap this tune on it, and let's have a quick look and see what this thing is like to drive. Oh my god, it's already like really grippy in corners and very twitchy. Damn, this is nice. What? Oh my god, the brakes are very, very good on it. I think the brakes of the original car, I love looking at the exhaust. The exhaust is just the funniest thing ever. Just oh man, what? I never realized about this car. I want to see. I want to see people in the comments if they've ended up messing around with this thing at all at some point in the game's life. Maybe for drag racing, but like for just regular racing. If they ended up like doing anything to this car. I never ever expected this thing to be like this crazy. I'm gonna take it around the Golden Toge as well because that's the track that he ended up sending a very, very good time on. Sub 4 minutes with this thing. Oh man, this is so good. I just never expected it. I never expected this thing to be like that. But like I said, it's like such an underdog car. Like it's just so, it's so sick. I want to try it myself. I want to try to see if I can get some sort of a good run with it. I'll say around 4 minutes. If I get like 4 minutes, I'll be happy with it. Because this dude that ended up trying it with this guy, that he ended up doing sub 4 minutes. So if I do 4 minutes around with this guy, if I do like maybe a couple runs, I'll be happy with it. Because I will end up getting faster and faster the more I play with it, you know. But like if I only do like 1 or 2 runs here, I will be happy with 4 minutes. It's really well balanced with this engine. I feel like the other one had so much torque that it'll spin the wheels. It'll spin those rear wheels so easy and make you like spin out. Kind of like that, except a lot more extreme. Oh my god, the turn-in is so good. Okay. The turn-in is incredibly good on this car. I think I can go a little faster into some of these corners. I'm kind of being a little slow, a little bit of a bitch, to be honest with you. Terrible cornering. Very, very bad. Like I said, the more I'll drive it, the more I get used to it, the faster I'll be able to go for some of these corners. But right now, oh my god, even for the... Oh my god, the high-speed corners. It just doesn't even care. It just goes through them so easy. It could have gone probably flat out the entire way around. Should have been a 4th for that one. I kind of didn't want to put it in 4th because if I put it in 4th there, I would have accelerated a bit too much, I think, maybe. These corners just... Oh, there it is. I was expecting it. I should have gone faster. That's the thing. The faster I go, the better I can take these corners, right? So I know if I go a bit too slow, I'll end up crashing into the walls. Like into the inside walls, because I'm going a bit too close to them, so... That's how I know I need to go faster. Okay, careful now. Careful. Keep it in 3rd. That was actually alright. A little bit of slide at the start. Again. Nice. That's perfect. That was a really good corner. A little bit of a slide on the way out, which it shouldn't be. Nice. It just feels like the Viper. A little bit more sketchy than the Viper. I feel like the Viper has like a lot more like grip, I guess. I don't know. Viper seems a little bit safer to drive. This thing, I feel like I can oversteer it very, very easily. I can get the back to step out, no issues here. Yeah, maybe I can't go flat out there. Yeah, okay. I like it. Really, really like it. Does an incredible job. Not again, bro. Like, I'm going too slow. I'm going too slow. I'm trying to go as fast as I possibly can. That's the issue, right? When I crash into the walls, it's because I'm not going fast enough. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a good run. I'm gonna shut up as well so I can pay attention when I'm driving this thing. Okay, this is my first completed run with 409 after crashing so many times and making so many mistakes. But 409 is the first completed run I've done. Why did I slither out too much? It was just too much oversteer happening. and there's still a bunch of corners that I've driven too slow, but that was the first start to finish run that I've done. So 409 is there. Alright, I'm gonna try again, and I want to try and beat that, because I think I can do a lot better. Bro, I suck at this game. It's 404. Yeah, there's so many mistakes that I keep making with this thing. Like, the dude got, like, what was it? Like 4 or 3 something else. I don't know. I don't know what he got. I'm trying to have a look. Let me have a quick look here exactly to see what the time that he got was. Yeah, he got a 357. He said with a few mistakes. A perfect run, I believe, would be a 356-ish. So, there you go. He got like 8 seconds faster than I did on this track with like 3 runs in me. Yeah, it's a sick car, bro. Like, it's so good to drive. Try it out for yourselves. You don't need the share code. If you do need the share code specifically, go to the Discord and find it. But just search up the name of the tune, and you should be able to have a go at it. But look here, like, I'm going way too fast for that. first of all. And like for some of the corners, I'm like a bit hesitant as well because I'm still not used to driving this thing. Every now and then I will end up like slightly oversteering with it. So I'm not great at driving it at the moment. Obviously with a bunch more runs, I can get a lot closer to what his time is, but that's the same with everybody else's run on the competition. Obviously they have like 10 days to send stuff in, you know, to be able to do well. But yeah, it's a sick little car. Like I said, try it out for yourselves. Incredibly underrated car. I've never seen this thing being used, not even in like online racing or anything like that. I've never seen it on like leaderboards or anything like that, but it is a serious little car, and I definitely think that it deserves at least some bit of recognition because of it. But yeah, very cool. Very cool car. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like I said, the next stage, the competition will start on the 15th, so probably tomorrow as you're watching this video. And yeah, obviously all of these guys are now going to have to start competing for C-Class runs. And yeah, C-Class is a little bit more interesting. There's a couple of like really OP cars, like meta cars that people use, but I feel like it's kind of like a bit more of a free-for-all. Instead of this time everybody using the Viper, and that's pretty much it. Like it's just something that I much prefer now in C-Class. It's also a lot slower. Like you're seeing these runs being all like sub 4-minute runs, and then now you're gonna start seeing these runs last like 5 minutes. Just a little under 5 minutes, I think, would probably be like the fastest runs, which is insane, right? It's like a whole minute slower on a fairly short-ish track, right? Like if you're using like a really high-end car, like a really fast car, doing this thing in about 3 minutes and a bit, like it's pretty insane. But yeah, now it's gonna be like 5 minutes, so it's a pretty ridiculous track. I love it as well. There's a lot of people that were complaining about the walls not being smooth, but like I feel like it's just such a better way now, because it's like such a self-report of like people messing up and like crashing a lot into the walls. I mean, bro, just drive better, just don't crash into the walls, you know. But yeah, it is pretty interesting to have the runs. I feel like especially if the walls are smooth and you had like rewinds and stuff like that, I feel like people would abuse that, especially for the competition. They'll end up crashing into the walls or something and then just rewind, and then whenever they ended up needing to send me like the proof of their run and stuff like that, they'll just end up sending the replay, which doesn't look like they crashed. You know, they just keep using like a billion rewinds. So I feel like that's not really like a good thing. So it's a good thing that the rewinds for this track are turned off, and it's a good thing that the walls are like that, because it forces people to drive better, which is what the competition is all about. You know, it forces people to be good drivers. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with the competition so far, the way it's going, and I'm definitely happy with this little car as well. It's just such a crazy little thing. But yeah, I think that's it from me. We're at the end of the track. We're close to the end of the track now. There's only a few more corners left to go. So I want to say this: thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it, to show your support, and of course comment down below, because that'll again show your support. Plus it'll help boost the videos, I guess, watchability. It'll get recommended more and stuff like that. I don't know. That's pretty much it. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoy the content and you like seeing this sort of stuff and you want to see more of it, subscribe to the channel, because it's the way you can support me and my channel. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Peace out.